Hi, this is Mark News from Plant Talk Radio. Thanks for subscribing and listening to our podcast, Your Gardening Questions from Plant Talk Radio. If you have a gardening question you'd like our host Fred Howard to answer, send him an email. The email address is fred@planttalkradio.com. Now for today's question.
Good morning. This is Olga.
Hi.
I have two questions. I think it's called powdery mildew on my kalanchi or kalanchoe, whatever you call
Yes.
it.
Mm-hmm.
I keep that inside. It doesn't. And I want to know how to get rid of it. The other question is orchid that was given to me because it's dying. She overwatered it. The roots are all...
Well, wet, soggy, brown, and so on. Yeah, I've seen the effects of that.
Can that be revived?
Well, now, is there a head of foliage, a couple, 3 leaves left?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Then I'm going to tell you it can. What I would do, even though it's not quite the right time of year for normal, I would take the plant out of the pot. I'd wash it off under the water pressure of the sink, and I would very carefully probably use manicure scissors to go in and cut the brown, dead, and, messy parts out. The odds are you'll save, as little as 10 or 20% of the roots that are alive and functioning. I would not cut back on any roots. In other words, don't trim in from the ends on those few that may be left. I am resurrecting one little one right now myself. I don't know what caused it. I didn't think it was being overwatered, but in any event, I did just exactly this, right down to the manicure scissors, and it went from literally a nub looking like death to having, and I thought I'd try it because there was one little green bud-like structure, which happens to be been a leaf, that was in there, and in the last 6 months, because this was back in the winter, in the last 6 months, it has put out 2 new leaves, some little bit of root. So I would tell you that you can go right ahead on that. And as far as the powdery mildew, a couple of answers to that in terms of good fungicides. And what I would do is I would take the calangia outside to spray, not in the sun, out someplace where you can spray up, under, around, and so on, and put a preventive coating on there. And I would do that probably every second or third week for the balance of this summer, and you probably will get the infestation reduced. Now, I've never heard of powdery mildew on the calanchia. However, it can probably get on anything, and it would seem to me then maybe there's too much moisture in the spot where you're growing it. And that is in the air, not necessarily in the soil. Because powdery mildew is pretty much water related in terms of high humidity. So give it a try. You take it out, spray it, let it drip dry, bring it on back in the same day, right back where it's been. But I think you're going to have to repeat the process to keep it clean.
Hey, thanks again for listening to our podcast. Be sure to subscribe to our other podcasts as well, the Plant of the Week podcast and the Plant Talk Radio podcast, all on iTunes or your favorite podcast player. If you'd like to sponsor a daily podcast, contact us at fred@planttalkradio.com. To find out more about Fred Howard and Plant Talk Radio, visit our website, planttalkradio.com.
Circle270media.com